Hi, this is Angela Skirtu, and I'm with St. Louis Marriage Therapy. You can find me at www.therapistsinstlouis.com. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to train out lies. What? How would you do such a thing? So first of all, I get a lot of clients who come into my office where lying is a problem for them. And usually it's the partner who's pointing this out. To be fair, they haven't quite come to terms with their own lying problem. But there are ways to train out lies, and I want to tell you a few of those ways here in today's video. So first, it does help if you are the person who struggles with lying to be interested in changing the behavior. Because if you don't have any motivation to change, nothing I teach you here is going to help. And I need the partners listening here to understand that too. Like if your partner doesn't want to change, they're not going to change. Like that's how people work, okay? But if you are somebody who has struggled with lying in the past that knows that you have a real problem and wants to change it, then actually you and your partner can work as a team to train out lies. And here's how you do it. So first off, you kind of have to decide where you land on the spectrum of lying. Some people are like 80-20, 80% honesty, 20% dishonesty. Some people are lower, 70-30. Some people are super low, like 50-50. 50% of the things they say are honest, and the other 50% of the things they say are dishonest. And so depending on where you fall, if you're going to honestly work on it, you need to put yourself somewhere. I know this is an arbitrary, like you don't know exactly where you stand, but even just giving yourself an attempt at an honest gauge at how far off your honesty is helps you to be more prepared for when it happens. So then the second step is knowing that you will be dishonest. Give yourself a 10-minute window. 10 minutes is a good amount of time to like take a step back and say, hey, am I really being honest here, or am I actually putting out a lie or a fib, or am I omitting pieces of information on purpose, which we call an omission, a lie of omission. That's still a lie. There are different ways that people lie. So giving yourself a 10-minute window allows you to kind of step back. You may have already lied, but then go back and say, hey, I realize I was being dishonest, and here's what is the honest truth. And this is the hard part, where the partner comes in, is the partner has to work on a neutral response. It's hard because when I get couples in here, by the time they're working on it, usually that partner is pretty hurt by all those lies. They're so done and so overwhelmed. They've even trained themselves into being private investigators, so the way they ask questions tends to be more accusatory, which ignites the defensiveness in somebody who lies and makes them more likely to lie. I'm sorry, it's like the cycle that you guys get into. So as partner, if you're really trying to help, then when they lie and they come back and they say, actually, this is the truth, you need to work on saying, well, I'm disappointed that you lied to me, but thank you for coming back and telling me the truth because I know how hard this is. And if you listen to that, what it is broken down is it's still you being honest about the fact that it hurts, because that's the reality. It still hurts to be lied to. I don't care if somebody's working on it, it hurts. So you're being honest with yourself, but you're also being grateful to the partner who's working on it, because they could have just kept lying to you, and they're trying. For them to come back after having lied when they could have gotten away with it is a lot of work. So you acknowledging them means a lot to them and helps them. And then you just encourage them, just thank you going forward. Just please keep trying to be honest, So those are kinds of the three things that you can do as partner. That doesn't mean you can't go talk to somebody else and be like, I can't believe that person lied to me again. They're driving me nuts. But like, you have to try and do a neutral response. And then as liar, it's really like taking the time to stop yourself. You may put pauses between when you hear a question and you answer it, so that you have a chance to really think, okay, what is the real answer? Because some people, the lying has become so habitual that most of the things that come out of their mouth are lies. And so it's hard for them to even know what the truth is. Other things that can help with training out lies personally are basically living a life that you're proud enough of that you don't have to shamefully lie about. Part of the reason people lie is because they're ashamed of their behaviors, the choices that they're making. And so a key piece then to improving your honesty is to look at your life and look at the aspects of it that you tend to lie about, and find ways to change those actions so that you feel proud enough of your choices that you want to be honest about them. And then, of course, seeing a therapist who's helping you to be accountable, and having a partner who's willing to work with you help as well. Now, these don't fix it 100%. This is still something that you have to train yourself out of over time. If you've been lying your entire life, and it becomes really difficult then to suddenly switch over. So when a partner says, why can't you just be honest? I don't understand why you just can't do that. In theory, that makes sense, but not for a partner or a person who's been lying for most of their life for different reasons. And so seeing a therapist who's trying to hold you accountable can help you kind of look back and manage, when do I tend to lie? What a therapist will do is they'll get you paying attention to your emotional state when you tend to lie, so that you can get an idea of, okay, when am I most vulnerable to lying? What parts of my life that I am struggling with that I have a tendency to lie about, so that they can help guide you towards even making better decisions in those areas. So anyhow, that was Angela Skirtu, that's me, and you can reach me at www.therapistInSt.Louis.com to learn more about how to train out lying. Thank you.